There's some who would contend that I have a face for radio. I would have to agree with them. Still, that doesn't stop me from streaming my life online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perillo.com. Unless, of course, there is a power failure, as there was the other day, and for about 5 hours, there were about, 300 or 400 people just freaking out because, I had no video going because I slept through that whole incident. And that's okay. For the most part, everything's fine. And even when things are not fine with the video, we've got the chat room. So, it's kind of a balance between the two. So it makes it seem like, we've got this whole world of geeks coming together to just experience, well, I guess, me. And it's not that exciting. I don't play, music regularly. I don't do that many exciting things. At least I don't think I do. Some people think I do. They're nuts. Tonight we unboxed an iMac, and I had it sitting on the desk, and that got quite a bit of attention, I would say. But for the most part, I don't really do anything. But let's say you have a plan to do something with video, or maybe you don't want to do anything with video because you're just not as comfortable in front of the camera, but you want to do some kind of audio. Well, yes, you could use the same service that I use, and that's Ustream.tv, or you might be able to use this free resource called Radionomy. That's Radio Nomi. Radio Nomy, or I would say Radionomy. And this was recommended to me tonight by Dennis DeWitt. This is if you wanted to make a free legal radio station, you can come over here, radionomy.com. You can either listen to radio stations that are there, you can either do that, or you could create your own. You could share, so if you've got some music selection that maybe you yourself are a musician or you've created something, you could share from here as well. They have different interfaces in terms of language. It looks like they have Dutch, French, and English. So I'm just going to go to the English one since I only speak English at this point. I've tried the other languages, unfortunately, just couldn't quite get past the whole hello thing. And where's the bathroom? I know that one. And so anyway, at radionomy.com, you can browse, you can create, and really kind of experience your own radio world. Now I know that there are many places that will allow you to stream. This is just one of them, but I happen to like the interface, and I happen to like the fact that it was easy to discover what other people were doing. It wasn't too much of a kludge. So if you want to ever get started with your own online radio station, maybe you know of an easier way. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find an easier way, and considering this is free, at least according to Dennis DeWitt, I think it's worth a shot. Now me, I don't know if I could do just streaming audio. I've done just streaming audio before, but I tell you, whereas streaming audio gives you a bit of attention, and people like listening to music and whatnot, but as soon as you do video, it just increases, the support and the attention increases by a factor of 100. Because for the most part, people are inclined to look at visuals. And that's why we have a graphical web. If people didn't care about visuals, we'd all still be using links at the command line. We just wouldn't be experiencing this rich internet. So if you do have the opportunity to put video out there, I'd say do that rather than just audio. There are, of course, exceptions to every rule. But I think for me, I'm compelled to listen to audio if it's on in the background, compelled to watch video in the foreground, and sometimes I guess a mixture of both. It just kind of depends on who you are, what you want to do, and where your audience is likely to find you. So anyway, again, it's radionomy.com. And I appreciate the reference, Dennis. I do appreciate it. My email address is chris@perillo.com. You probably won't catch me here, but you can catch me here. Actually, here, if I point down at the URL down below there, it says, see it down right there, right next to the chat room? See, I can't put a chat room inside an audio stream. It just doesn't work the same way. So that's why I got to do video. I have to do video. Besides, if I was doing just audio, you couldn't see me wearing my snow cap. And I tell you, Snowcap makes the video. So you know who I am, you know where to go, so what are you waiting for? Stop by the chat room, say hello. We're live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.perillo.com. We'll see you later.